Howdy folks, today we're playing a Staff of Completion deck in Phyrexia will be one standard. Basically, just playing Sacred Fire, Herloon Battle Hymn, Union of the Third Path, Archangel of Wrath, Wandering Emperor, ways to gain life in order to mitigate the downsides of the Staff of Completion. But also use the Staff of Completion to proliferate, to draw cards, to add mana if need be. I'm probably not going to destroy too many permanents we own, but I guess you never know. Maybe it'll come up. And we also have sort of a Sulfim underlying theme of the deck where, Sulfim reads, if a source you control would deal non-common damage to opponent or permanent opponent controls, it deals double that damage to that player permanent instead. We have tons of ways to deal damage with Archangel of Wrath's kicker abilities. Herloon Battle Hymn deals damage. Sacred Fire deals damage. Light Up the Night can deal a bunch of damage to any target. Yeah. It's basically the plan of the deck. Otherwise, just filled out with some, Bankbuster, Fable, to populate Farewell, shenanigans to kind of keep it going. Typical Martyr mana base, and yeah, let's see how it does on the ladder. Okay, well, we're going first, and not a lot of white mana to go around, but we'll try this out. Maybe we run into mono red. Who knows? The Sacred Fire and all that. See what our opponent's up to. Dark Slick Shores. Okay. We did find the second white we needed, so that's big. What our opponent's up to here, though. Grixis. They have like a harvester here? We'll happily kill it if they do. They do indeed, okay. Harvester time. Harvester down. Sundown pass and go. See if they play this turn. Nothing. Alright, well, we'll do the same thing. Pass with nothing. They gonna blood something away? No. Double red. I don't know if that changes anything for him. Another harvester, okay. Anything else? If not, we'll use another Sacred Fire here. Gain some life. Shattered Sanctum means we can do the Archangel of Wrath with the kicker down the line, so that's pretty good. We also have these Sekenzan tokens if we want them. This Herloon Battle Hymn at instant speed. Jace. Okay. See what Jace is doing. You taking up or taking down with Jace? Taking down with Jace, okay. Do I want to battle him, the Jace, or do I want to just like Sekenzan the Jace? I think I'm going to use this turn to get the Sekenzan tokens down. Draw lands. Both attack the Jace and get some value out of a Sacred Fire, I think. Kill that Jace. Our opponent might sense that was a pretty weak way to kill a Planeswalker, so if they play another Jace, they might just feel good about that. Okay, no second Jace. They do have a Bankbuster, though. Alright, gonna attack with both here. And I guess we'll just pass. I want to get to draw and find some lands, but I think that's alright. We get to use this Sacred Fire again. We could also use a Battle Hymn if they play another Planeswalker or a Fable or anything. Okay. They know we have this Sacred Fire, so they're not too worried about Us using it to kill their 2/2. They have a way to remove or like counter this with a spell pierce. Would be an interesting. Spell pierce would be a very interesting card to have here. Doesn't look like they have it. Okay. They have something else to play? No. Alright, our own Bank Buster's a good draw. Pretty happy about that one. That way we can start drawing cards with our opponent. Ken's Token's doing a little bit of work, which is pretty nice. And we can draw with a Bank Buster and also Sacred Fire. See what they discard here. One's probably looking for a bunch of lands. Alright, they discarded some cut downs. They decided they weren't willing to cut down our 1/1s. Another Fables, sure. I think at this point, we're like fairly content to just sweep up a board here soon. I think, yeah, we're just gonna pass the turn and plan to sweep this board up next turn. Just draw cards in the meantime, have this battle him for Planeswalker and the Sacred Fire for Planeswalker if need be. Didn't discard anything, okay. Probably a good hand then. Another Jace, so they're gonna start milling us? That could be a way we lose this game if they're just like -5 on us.
Will be educated in Phyrexia's ways.
They do mill us for that, okay. Well, now we can snipe it with the Sacred Fire.
Every last thought to Phyrexia.
Kill the Jace here in response. Where they get the extra mana. Yep, they get their treasure. And we might as well save the damage. Prevent a Wrath. We don't really have to Wrath, we can just Angel of Wrath twice, kicker. I guess we'll do that. Angel of Wrath with double kicker. Two damage here, 2 damage here. Maybe we didn't need a block then. Yeah, I probably didn't need a block. That's alright. Do have a removal spell force, it means they're not going to draw with a Bank Buster. Nice thing for us is our Bank Buster can get attacking next turn. This will be a close game. I think it might depend, it might hinge on how many Jaces they ultimately have. Already down to 27. See, they milled our Soul Him. They did not. Invoke Despair. Sure. I'll draw them some cards. It really doesn't do a whole lot outside of that. Go ahead and draw here. They can remove our 1/1 pilot if they would like. Staff of Completion, okay. Could be solid potentially. Do they want to kill our 1/1 now? Okay, first order of business is to crew. And attack for 4. And they want to block, that's fine. We are okay with that. Now we can get a Fable down. And the Staff of Completion. And yeah, I think we're just gonna pass. Opponent's gonna draw with their Buster. No, they're not gonna draw with their Buster. They don't want to use the treasure. They want the treasure for something else. I mean, they have an Atraxa? That'd be a weird thing to do. What do they have in their yard? 2 harvesters? Sure. They play them both this turn, but if they have a land, we'll just double Angel of Wrath. Okay, they're gonna crew. Yep. And yeah, I think that means we're gonna kill the Bank Buster here. Just so they can stop drawing cards. They have 1 mana to do something, but alright, didn't have whatever they wanted. We could proliferate here on the Fable, but I think I'm just going to draw a card. Opponent is in the tank about whether they want us to draw this card or not. Okay, they allow us to draw. We can get rid of both of these lands from the Fable. Light Up the Night is solid. We can double kick it, kill the Harvester, deal damage to them, hit them with the Bank Buster. You're gonna cycle a blood? Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you for no longer holding up priority. Alrighty, now we can pass the turn, and so we can have this Sacred Fire up to deal 2 damage to them, and then we can also flip this Fable at the end of turn. Oh, that's not gonna happen anymore. We can flip the Fable right now and sacrifice it. Yeah, I think that's actually what we're gonna do. Flip this Fable right now. Sacrifice it. Lose some life, but now if they want to tap out, we can kill them with the Light Up the Night. Corpse Appraiser, sure. They're gonna get our Sacred Fire. Archangel, okay. And they just have a Sulphur Spring, so it's not like they can dodge this Light Up the Night, seemingly. As long as they don't play a blue land. Alright, Sacred Fire them. I might not even have to, yeah. They just can see the Sacred Fire face up, and that's GG's. Okay, well, it's very interesting. We used the Proliferate on the Staff of Completion to flip, which was pretty cool. And it's part of the reason we got a dub there. So yeah, I think that was a good showcase of the deck. GG's. Alrighty, we're going first, and it's a hand, but we can keep. I guess we'll try it. Opponent has a mulligan their hand. Jasmine. We have Sacred Fire, I guess. Really, we're looking to draw lands so that these smooth out our draw, the Bank Busters and all that. There we go. That was solid. We'll take that. Haunted Ridge. Mardu Mirror. Jadar, okay. A little Jadar action coming on. Phase 0, kill the Jadar. It's a nice part about Light Up the Night is it can kill 1/1s for 1 mana. It doesn't come up that often, but sometimes your opponent has a 1/1. We would love to draw a land here. The Vector Buster. Wedding Announcement, sure. Opponent's just on some token stuff. Do they want to attack? They do decide that they want to attack. Okay. That's fine. Time for some bank busting. Land. That was a good draw. Union of the Third Path, solid too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass here. Have the Wandering Emperor up. Just something to chump block a 1/1 Urbrask Forge, sure. That's pretty good. They attack him with both, or just the 1/1? Just the 1/1, okay. That's fine with us. We're still gonna play a Wandering Emperor, make a 2/2 and block.
Run away. Yielding guards to me.
Yep, takes the Wedding Announcement up again. I'll just minus the Wandering Emperor here. Really try to get our opponent to commit a bunch of creatures. And do I want to draw with this Bank Buster right now? See if I can hit a land. I kind of do. So let's do that right now. See if we can hit a land. There we go. Now we get to keep this Union up. Pass the turn. Eventually find a Farewell, maybe to sweep away this Forge. See what our opponent's got going on. Have this Sacred Fire up in case anything crazy happens. Cut down, sure. That's fine with that all day. Hand of Rain, okay. Hold the Wandering Emperor. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose we'll block the human here. Yep.
Years of training for this.
They're gonna get the trigger. Do I want to use the Sacred Fire on this Rand now? Kinda do. Yeah, we'll do that now. Not sure if I'll ever get to a place where this depopulate is good, but maybe. Go ahead and pass the turn. If we can get down an indestructible Soulfim at any point, I'd feel pretty good. Opponent's really gonna... They're in a spot where they have to commit a lot more to the board if they want to profitably attack. Since they know we can crew this Bank Buster, the second one at least. And we're content to just keep trading out creatures here. This Soulfim eventually will get indestructible, which will be pretty nice. Gix's Command. Okay. See if they tag with their 2/2 or not. They will tag with their 2/2. Interesting. We'll take a free block. Block here. And yes, eventually we would like to find a way to remove the forge, like a farewell or something. Archangel is pretty good. Another union is solid. We can keep up the sacred fire and a bunch of different things. Can block the forge token with this bank buster. Soak up some damage that way. Guess we'll try to get Sulfim going. That'll be the plan. And we'll go ahead and pass. Although, yeah, I think we're gonna crew. Crew and attack. Looking for a farewell here. Getting rid of their graveyard would be useful. Rain, yep. Brass Forge coming online to make a 5/2. We could block with the Bank Buster, but I think we're just gonna take the damage for now. If your opponent plays a Jadar or anything. Nixilis. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna be able to gain some life with the Archangel, though. They're gonna make a Devil. Okay, they do make a Devil.
Go sow some chaos.
And I don't think we're interested in discarding a card. I sacrifice that there. We want to cast this Union right now. I think we don't. I think we're just going to draw the Bank Buster. And yeah, we're going to double kick Archangel here. Kill Livran. Kill the 2/2. Gain our life. They're going to be able to kill our 1/1 probably, but that means we're going to be able to crew still. And we can crew with the Archangel as well. Or we can just attack down the Nixilis like this, I think. Is probably the best way to do it. Eventually, these Sacred Fires will start dealing with creatures and stuff too. We have another Archangel next turn to gain potentially 8 more life. So Urbrask Forge ticking up is definitely a problem for us, though. See what our opponent does. They have some lines to 10 damage this turn. Wedding Announcement, okay. That's fine. Jadar. Yep. Resolve. don't think we want to discard at all. We're fine just taking the damage. Yep, 6-2 coming our way. I think we're fine not blocking. Yep, 2-2 decay, get their wedding announcement token, get rid of their 6-2. Go to my turn. So yeah, now we can kill the 2-2 and the Jadar, and we can kill the Obnixilis as well, and keep up the Sacred Fire to kill the Urbrask's Forge, I believe. I think we have all the mana for that. Yep. Pay. So we have white, black. There's one for the red. Okay, 2 damage to Jadar, 2 damage to the, well, 4 damage to each. Attack our opponent. Attack the Obnixilis. Have a 3-4 back. And pass the turn. Still have the Sacred Fire for the Urbrask Forge token. Opponent's gonna be able to get something back, maybe a Vran. But we're getting a lot of life now. With this light up the night, eventually we ever draw a like Wandering Emperor. They do get the Vran, okay. And they are going to attack with a 3-3 for free. That means we're going to gain a bunch of life this turn. We're just going to block here with a life link. I think that's really the only way we're in danger of dying. Yep, they get their draw from the wedding announcement. Forge. We'll just, yeah, attack our opponent. Gain a bunch of life. Pass the turn. We're at 9. They're at 9. We're at 21. We never got to use this to populate, but we just had better uses of it every time. For then it every time. So yeah, that is what it is. What it is. Thinking they hit us with a good game already, so I imagine they have something. We can make this soul from indestructible if we want to discard the union and the depopulate. Might be worth it. Depends on what they use to kill it. They're in the tank, certainly. I don't think there's a way out of it unless they have a Wrath. Just the Urbrask Forges look pretty good. I mean, with the Wedding Festivity giving it an extra power, essentially, an extra oil counter, it's pretty good, but we fought through with a bunch of Archangel Wraths, a bunch of Sacred Fires. Gix's commands. Returning some creatures to their hand and sacrificing 5-4, okay. I think we'll Sacred Fire them in response. And there's still a lot of creatures in hand. And yeah. Oh, they still have a lot in hand, but wasn't enough. That's a good victory. GG. Okay, well, I'm going first, so I'll keep this. A little bank busting on turn 2. Opponent has a mulligan. They mulligan again? Or they staying on 6? Probably staying on 6. You almost never see people mulligan to 5 on Arena. Or maybe in Standard in general. Raffine's Tower. Okay. We'll just pass turn, playing a draw with a Bank Buster. They have a Rafine. Doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, we'll just start drawing with this Bank Buster then. They have a Void Rend for a Bank Buster. Soul Partition. Okay. That's fine. I think we'll honestly probably recast it. Or play the other Bank Buster. Keep this one kind of in hand. Draw with the Bank Buster. Sacred. Oof, man, we are not drawing lands though. Alright, Staff of Completion it is. Yeah, I think we'll draw a card here. See if I can hit a land. We do, that's big. Take Shattered Sanctum. Not sure exactly what our opponent's up to. Oh my goodness, they're up to Planeswalking. Yes. Yes, they are up to Planeswalking. Three top. Sorin, okay. Sorin's not bad. I think I want to play the Sulfim. Maybe I want to draw first. Just to see what's cooking. Farewell, okay. And yeah, then I think I'll play the Sulfim. Pass a turn. Opponent gets to put a Sorin in and then another Planeswalker. They want. Rotska, okay. That was good. And they do play that Sorin, okay.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must be.
Gotta imagine they're killing our Sulfim here. Yep. Oh, they do have a way to kill the 1/1/2. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Go to my turn. Because it's Archangel of Wrath time. Pay the full amount. And we're gonna kill this Vraska. They get to trigger this Urza twice. Or the Sorin twice. So I think that means we should cash in all the way here to kill the Sorin. Try to eliminate some of that value.
We're all doomed.
And yeah, I'll attack. Maybe I should have tried to attack the Sorin first and then get him to block with a 2/3. It was probably a better play. Okay, they do have a Wandering Emperor to exile our Archangel of Wrath.
Anyone who harms my people must contend.
And they get to plus on the 2/3, yep.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
3/4 coming in.
This fight.
Haunted Ridge. And so now we can play this Archangel of Wrath, kill the 3/4, and then use the Bank Buster to attack the Wandering Emperor, which I think we're gonna do. Kill the 3/4. Crew up. Start getting in there. Pass the turn and potentially draw with the Staff of Completion. I think we're going to be good on life, so probably good to draw. See what else our opponent has. Farewell. Alright, we'll draw in response. On the ridge, alright. Got this Bank Buster coming down. Go ahead and pass the turn. someone from the Soul Partition. Cycles or Fiend's Tower, okay. Decided they don't want more mana. Opponent needs like a Memory Deluge or something, which they definitely could have. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn. No Memory Deluge, okay. Draw the Bank Buster. Play this Union. And I think we were going to Sacred Fire there too, but alrighty. Our opponent has had enough. And that's GG's. That was a lot of fun. That's a really sweet deck. I really like all the different options we have available to us. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go to the wrap up. Alrighty, we're back with the wrap up with Staff of Completion, mono red or Boros, and the deck. Man, I might be in love with Archangel Wrath. I don't know, folks. I mean, they got a kind of a interesting look on their face, but just so good. I mean, the deal 2 damage to any target. People aren't expecting their planeswalkers to get hit. If you pair it with Soulfim, oh my goodness, I cannot believe how good this synergy is. It probably is the best synergy with Soulfim in the format, if I had to guess. I mean, deal 4 with each kicker, gain 4. Extremely relevant in one of the matches we played. Sacred Fire, honestly, pretty good card. 6 mana flashback is a lot, but it's kind of like a mini Lightning Helix for those of you who played Eternal formats. That gets flashback. It's not bad, certainly. I really like it. It's a lot better with Soulfim. It's not quite the same with Life. I wish it would. I wish it said deals 2 damage to any target and you gain that much life. Like you gain as much life equal to amount of damage dealt, because then he would gain 4 every time with the Soulfim. Still pretty good. And then Hurloon Battle Him with the Soulfim out makes you kill basically anything in the format. I mean, there's not really a regularly played creature you can't kill. Even if you would kill a Tyranic Rex if you paid the ward cost there. And Light Up the Night with the Soulfim in play. Well, we didn't really get to do that, but ooh-wee, would that be crazy. We had a Light Up the Night lethal, but we also just had Sacred Fire lethal on board, so our opponent scooped to that before we could Light Up the Night them for like 10. But yeah, I just every time I play Archangel of Wrath, I come away very, very happy. The card is fantastic. It does so many things. It just 4 mana 3/4 flying lifelink that your opponent has to kill, and then when it comes down with the kicker, it's killing stuff. Like in that Planeswalker matchup, we were able to, with multiple Archangel of Wraths, just kind of sewer their board and get to a point where their Urza assembles. The Titan doesn't get any value. I'm sure they weren't expecting us to be able to get them like that. Reckoner Bankbuster is just fantastic. Always to have something laying down on the field. Great combination with Archangel of Wrath because it's a 3/4, and that way you can get an attack in with Archangel, essentially giving it haste, which is very, very important against Planeswalker decks. We even got Farewelled in that matchup. And we have, some artifacts and enchantments and creatures that we'd rather not have Farewelled, but we got around that. Yeah, just honestly, really, really happy about how the deck performed. Staff of Completion didn't get to see the light of the day too much, but the worst case, really, in this deck is a 3 mana rock, which I think is a good baseline, and then it can just start drawing you cards in the late game. It's not going to do a whole lot against aggro decks, but your deck's pretty well set up against aggro. You have the Sacred Fire, the Union, the Archangel of Wrath to populate, or then Battle Him, Light Up the Night. You have all these different ways to get after aggro decks, so I'm not too concerned about that matchup with this deck. So it means Staff of Completion is most of the time just a mana rock with draw card upside. We did proliferate one time for a Fable to sacrifice it to an Invoke Despair in order to keep our Archangel Wrath alive for lethal the next turn, which is pretty cool. It's very nice that you have that ability to do that. You can obviously also proliferate Bankbuster counters, and you can also proliferate the counters in the Wandering Emperor, plus the +1/+1 counters the Wandering Emperor bestows on creatures. You can proliferate those as well. Not too much proliferation. I think there's probably a way you could fit some more proliferating into this deck. Not really sure what that would look like, but that would make the proliferate part of the Staff of Completion better. But But other than that, it's just kind of like copies 5 and 6 of Bankbuster in games where you don't really need the. It also is or a mana rock, so it's pretty cool. Just draw that card every turn, or have the mana. I mean, 4 life is eventually going to catch up to you every turn. You can only do it maybe 4 or 5 times, but about after that, you should be either dead or pulling ahead. Very fun deck. I would recommend this deck on the ladder. You're not going to win every game with this deck, but it has a lot of good matchups out there, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend that. Yeah, check that out. If you like this standard video, you watched to the end, so you probably did. Go ahead and drop a like, drop a subscribe. It really helps the channel more than you would think of at face value. And you'll also probably like the last standard video I made, so that's on your screen right now. And until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.